All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 5th Street Gym for tonight's WPIAL section opener for Indiana and McKeesport. Welcome aboard. I'm Pat Dougherty calling the action for you tonight. We're glad to have you here as Indiana comes in undefeated, 5-0. And they're going to face a very competitive McKeesport Tigers team. They are 4-1 on the season. And it should be a good battle. Indiana has their trio of seniors that has really carried them so far this year, and that is Julia Antonacci, Lakin Kugler, and Addie Hutton, each averaging over 10 points a game for the Little Indians. Samantha Martin has been a defensive stopper for the Little Indians. For McKeesport, they come in, and they have a small roster. They only list 7 girls that they brought tonight and have dressed. 1 senior, 2 juniors, a freshman, and a sophomore in their lineup. The interesting thing about Indiana's roster, they have 0 juniors on this team. So you have a heavy senior-laden class, and then some key contributions from some sophomores and freshmen. So this should be a dandy of a game tonight as we're getting ready as Indiana opens section play. You are listening to Indiana High School basketball presented by IRMC. And we will be back with more after this.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Affordable Interiors.
Hi, this is Aaron. For decades, Affordable Interiors has been built on trust, quality, and a love for serving our community. Now that legacy is being passed on for the next generation. Bailey and I will continue to provide the same ideals and high standards you've come to know and love. While the whole family grows, so has our store. Come see our newly renovated showroom floors and updated storefront. Thank you for allowing Affordable Interiors to transform your homes and businesses. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
It's the Black Friday year-end sales event at Luther Ford, the best time of the year to get into a new vehicle. Right now, get 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles. That's right, 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, 0 payments for up to 90 days. Excludes taxes, title, and license fees. When it comes to America's best-selling brand, Ford, nobody beats Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, or shop 24/7 at LutherFordHomerCity.com.
And welcome back into the S&T Bank broadcast booth here at 5th Street Gymnasium as Indiana is getting set to take on the McKeesport Tigers tonight. You know, one of the interesting things here tonight, and as always, Indiana's head coach Michael Franciscus, if you come for nothing else, come to see his suits. I don't know if our camera person can zoom in on the coach across the court, but he's got a very Christmassy suit on this evening as he's coming across. He is known for his flamboyant suits. The other night he had a bright yellow suit on, so he's very trendy with his attire. McKeesport's coached by Anna Leonard. She's much more conservative in just a red dress tonight, but we're looking at an Indiana team, as we've talked about. You know, these 3 seniors, Lakin Kugler leads Indiana in scoring with 11.8 points per game. Addie Hutton checks in at 11.4. And then Julie Antonacci averages 10.2 points a game. Rebounding-wise, Kugler leads the team at 6.2 rebounds per game. Julie Antonacci has 5.4. Julie also has 3.6 assists. Addie Hutton has 3.8 rebounds and also 3 assists per game. Also, key contributor is Samantha Martin Martin averages 5.6 points, 4.6 rebounds. And then Lalisi Allison, 1.8 points, but 2.6 points per game. Then off the bench, Indiana relies on third-year contributor Emily Ferraro. She's a defensive stopper. She has 3 rebounds a game and just under half a point per game. Sophia Boyer will also come off the bench for the Little Indians. She averages 4.3 rebounds. And then Scarlett Stossel, another one of those sophomores that we've talked about. She comes in averaging 5.3 points a game and 1.5 rebounds per game. So this will be Indiana's first section test. And, you know, a few years ago, McKeesport was kind of Indiana's kryptonite in the playoffs, getting knocked out in the WPIAL round as well as the PIAA playoffs 2 years ago. McKeesport's looking to get back to that playoff caliber team. So this should be a dandy of a ball game here. We're about 9 minutes from tip. So we're going to take one more pregame break, and then we'll come back and get ready for the tip here tonight. You're listening to Indiana High School basketball presented by IRMC. Better health, better life. And we'll be back after this.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
What sets one insurance agency apart from another? Building relationships. Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, life, or retirement, you want an advocate working in your best interests, and that's the Hutton Blues Insurance Indiana County and Trent Insurance Cambria County.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Street Gymnasium, as you're listening or watching Indiana basketball presented by IRMC. IRMC, better health, better life. Let's look at tonight's starting lineups. Our starting lineups, as always, are brought to you by the Indiana County Technology Center, ICTC, providing the necessary tools to jumpstart your future. Visit their website at ictc.edu. For the Little Indians, they line up this way. At guard will be Lakin Kugler. At another guard will be Julia Antonacci. She's a senior. At the other guard will be senior Addie Hutton. And at the fourth guard spot will be number 0, sophomore Samantha Martin. And then at forward will be senior number 15, Lalisi Allison. For McKeesport, they line up this way. Number 2, a junior, Winter Germany. Number 4 will be a junior, Adriana Allison. Then freshman Dana Sabilia. Number 11's Emily Eisenberg. She's the sole senior in the starting lineup for the Tigers. And Sunny Harper is a sophomore, and she will round out the lineup for the Tigers. So moving forward for Indiana, we do want to mention that on the 20th, they will be playing, both the Indiana boys and Indiana girls will be playing in the Mark Arbuckle Classic. That will be held at the KCAC. As we said, that'll be November 20th. That's a Saturday. Gates open at 2:30. The girls varsity plays at 3:30, and they'll play Franklin Regional. And then the boys, they play at 5, and that will be against the DuBois Beavers. Again, that's the Mark Arbuckle Classic at the KCAC on December 20th. We also want to mention that Indiana will be hosting the Dunk on Hunger games. That'll be December 29th and December 30th. Those are home basketball games. Bring your game face and a non-perishable food item to help our local community. Donations will be collected at the door. Items of need are cereal, spaghetti sauce, peanut butter and jelly, microwave, let's see what that says, pasta cups, and they'll also accept monetary donations. It's the season of giving, and it benefits the Chevy Chase Community Center. So plan on coming out to the 5th Street Gym for that event. We're about 3 minutes and 28 seconds from getting ready to tip this thing off here tonight. It's a nice crowd starting to fill in. We've got the Indiana dance teams here tonight. The cheerleaders are here. So it should be a good atmosphere as Indiana is looking to improve their record to 6-0. You know, the other interesting thing is now here we are in early December. A lot of colleges are letting out, so it's good to see Indiana alumni back taking in this game tonight. And we can't thank enough our athletic director here at Indiana, Dan Roan. They've made it very welcoming for us. They got our internet connected, and we're able to bring these games live and in color tonight. We do have the captains are meeting, and they'll go over all the rules and everything of the game. Veteran officiating crew led by Ron Richards. Ron, for years, was affiliated with IUP basketball. He was the Plum head coach, but now he's taken to officiating, so good to see Ron. As Indiana's getting ready, the captains are meeting and discussing everything that they're doing, and you know, we're just about 2 minutes from tip here. This should be a good game tonight. I want to thank in advance Nathan Miller is our producer. He's going to keep us on the air hopefully all night long, and if he doesn't, blame him, not me. And we have a new videographer, Abby Kramer. She's an ICTC student who attends Penn's Manor, so we're happy to have her here helping us tonight to bring you all the action from the 5th Street Gym. So we're going to step out, take one more pregame break, and then when we come back, we'll be ready for tip-off between the Indiana Indians and the McKeesport Tigers. You're watching Indiana High School basketball, presented on Renda Digital Media by IRMC.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
I got one for you, boss.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, what's black, white, and dented all over?
I give up.
The company truck?
Yeah, it's bad.
But thanks to our agent, we've already submitted the claim and can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Lucky for you, that's simple human sense.
Get your instant quote today at wallbackinsurance.com or call us at 724-479-9378. More choices, more savings, more reasons to choose Wallback.
All right, and welcome back inside the 5th Street Gymnasium as we get ready for a WPIAL section girls basketball game. We're broadcasting from the S&T Bank broadcast booth high above the court here at 5th Street Gymnasium. Also, as always, our high school sports night is presented by IRMC. So we thank them for their sponsorship of Indiana basketball.
Tonight's game is between the McKeesport Tigers and the Indiana.
And they're getting ready. The teams are lined up, and they're getting ready to honor America. This is our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And that's your national anthem. As the teams line up, they'll be introduced here shortly. And we'll get ready for basketball action. Let's look at the starters again. As always, our starters are presented by ICTC. For Indiana, guard Lakin Kugler. Guard Julia Antonacci. Guard Addie Hutton. Guard Samantha Martin. And at forward will be Lalisi Allison. For McKeesport, they're going to line up this way. Junior, number 2, Winter Germany. Junior, number 4, Adriana Allison. Freshman, number 5, Dana Sibilia. Senior, number 11, Emily Eisenberg. And sophomore will be Sunny Harper. That's how the McKeesport Tigers are going to line up for tonight's matchup here at 5th Street Arena.
Their third starter tonight, number 2, she's a junior, also a guard Winter.
So, as you can see, each team with good sportsmanship, they come out and they touch up the referees and shake hands with the opposing coach.
And our final starter, number 11.
So as the crowd starts to fill in here at 5th Street Arena, we're getting ready to tip this thing off here tonight. And as Indiana, as always, their coach, Michael Franciscus, very active on the sideline. Very active, gets the girls going. Samantha Martin is introduced.
Next starter is number 1, a senior, a guard, Julia Antonacci.
Julia Antonacci is our next senior, as Indiana does their pregame rituals with Anna Carnavale, who's also a senior on this squad.
Next starter is a senior, a forward.
You know, this is Michael Franciscus' 3rd year here at Indiana, and he's had nothing but success taking the team to the PIAA playoffs 2 years in a row. And he looks to not only get there, but win a section title. Tonight will be their first section matchup of the season. And the cheerleaders are here, the dance team's here, and we are ready to go. They're going to tip this thing off here really quickly. So in the background, you can hear longtime public address announcer Pat Snyder, who is going through the rules of engagement. This is Indiana's first home game. They are 5-0. They have been on the road all season long. This will be their first game here at home. So they're excited for that opportunity. And the boys, just so you know, the boys will be playing Penn Hills tomorrow night, and that will be on Renda Digital TV as well, as always presented by IRMC. So along the way, we're going to have First Commonwealth Bank quick stats, and we will have all kinds of information as this game goes along, as the teams come out on the floor. And we are about ready for action. Looks like Kugler will be taking the tip against number 2 for Winter Germany for McKeesport. And we're underway. Kugler wins the tip, but it goes to McKeesport. And that's into the hands of Emily Eisenberg. Eisenberg in and out. Indiana's playing a zone defense. Passes the ball to Sibilia. And that's out of bounds off of Germany. First turnover of the game for McKeesport, and Indiana will have the ball. Hutton brings it into the forecourt. Over to Kugler. Kugler dribbles to Martin. Martin kicks it to Antonacci. Martin to Kugler at the top of the key. She kicks it over to Martin, wide open 3-ball. Good! Samantha Martin for 3. Indiana comes out in a press. And McKeesport breaks the press. That's number 5, Sibilia. To Harper. To Allison. Guarded by Allison. Addie Hutton on defense now. Shots up and good. Let's see. Number 4, Adriana Allison for 2. Hutton in the corner. She dribbles up to the top of the key. Martin kicks it to Antonacci. Back to Martin. To Kugler at the 3-point line. Martin from 3. Off hard. Rebound by Martin. And good. Sam Martin with the putback. Rebound and 2 more. Ball up. Given to Germany. Germany kicks it out. Over to number 11 is Eisenberg. Drives the lane. Kicks no good. Rebound by Allison. Gives it to Hutton. Martin drives, and there's a foul called. That'll be the first foul of the game on number 4, Adriana Allison.
Her first team, first ball down. Sophia Boyer.
Boyer checks in for Indiana. And replaces Allison. Antonacci underneath and just off the fingertips of Kugler. Here comes Germany. Down to Harper. 3-ball is good.
That was a 3.
And that was by Emily Eisenberg. So we're tied at 5 with 5:28 to go. Hutton for 3. Off the mark. Rebound by Harper. Sibilia brings it into forecourt. Kicks it back to Eisenberg. Eisenberg at the point. Zigzag dribble. Hutton is guarding her. Indiana is in a zone. Inside to Harper. Harper kicks it. 3-ball, no good off the back iron. Rebound by Antonacci. And Indiana's looking to run. Kugler drives the lane. Lofts one, no good. Rebound by Boyer and good. Sophia Boyer on the putback. Indiana presses it, and they get their hands on the ball, recovered by Kugler. Over to Antonacci, back to Kugler. Underneath to Boyer, Boyer up, rejected. That block was by number 4, Adriana Allison. Harper with the shot, no good. Antonacci with the rebound. Into forecourt to Hutton. Hutton goes up, hard off the glass. Rebound by Kugler, no good. Rebound by Sibilia. Foul called. Good take by Adriana Allison. That's going to be a foul on Hutton. That'll be her first, team's first.
Allison shooting 2.
Adriana Allison will go to the line shooting 2. And just rims out. She'll have another one. And it rims out, rebound by Boyer. Hutton to Antonacci, she drives. Kicks it out to Hutton. Hutton to Antonacci. Over to Kugler. Drives, walk. That's going to be a turnover on Indiana on the travel by Kugler. Indiana comes out in their press. And that's going to be another turnover by McKeesport. Should be Indiana's ball. That's McKeesport's second turnover. And we have a media timeout. And we're going to step out. You're watching Indiana girls basketball, brought to you by IRMC. Better health, better life. We'll be back after this.
And hasn't returned your call? Chuck and a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
And we're back here inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. Indiana leads McKeesport 7-5. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to play here in the first quarter. It's been a up and down game so far. Samantha Martin got off to a fast start, scoring a quick 5, and Sophia Boyer also has chipped in 2 for Indiana. Emily Eisenberg has 3, and Adriana Allison has 2 for McKeesport. Indiana just forced a turnover prior to that timeout. They will bring the ball in forecourt. Kugler will inbound the ball. Into Hutton in the backcourt, and she'll bring it over the timeline. Kicks it to Antonacci. Antonacci drives, kicks to the corner. Sam Martin, 3 ball, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball, which will go to Indiana. Indiana fought for the rebound. Antonacci will inbound the ball. Kicks it out to Martin at the top of the key. Martin drives, kicks it to Antonacci. She drives. Nice bounce pass to Boyer. Boyer, lost the ball. Steal by Harper for the Tigers, and the Tigers are on the run. Out to Eisenberg. Over to Harper. Harper up top to Sibilia. Back to Eisenberg, guarded by Martin. Allison, air ball. Rebound by Kugler. Kicks it to Hutton. Antonacci out to Kugler. Kugler looks to drive. Picks up her dribble. To Martin in the corner. Picked up her dribble. She's stuck. Gets it out to Hutton. Turnover by Hutton. Taken away by Harper. Harper drives. Good stop by Antonacci. Foul called. Samantha Martin called on a push. That'll be her first foul. Team second. Boyer comes out. Allison goes in. Ball out to Eisenberg, guarded by Antonacci. Hutton guards Allison. Up, no good. Rebound by Kugler. Kugler looks to run, gives it to Hutton. Back to Kugler. Over to Antonacci. She drives the lane, kicks it. Hutton, hard off the board, got her own rebound. Goes up strong too, Addie Hutton. Addie Hutton did a good job, got a rebound. And Kugler steals it off the press. Kicks it to Antonacci. At the wing, to the top of the key. Kugler looks to drive. To Antonacci, 3-ball, up, good! Julia Antonacci from downtown for 3. Indiana's into the press. And another steal. Nope, not quite. Well, let's see. Jump ball. That's going to go to McKeesport. Indiana did a good job of trying to tie that up. Emily Ferraro checks in now, the senior. She checks in, replaces Sam Martin, gives her a blow. Indiana leads McKeesport 12-5 at the 1:35 mark here in the first quarter. Eisenberg guarded by Hutton. Kicks it to Allison. Allison inside to Germany. Germany kicks it out to Sibilia. Over to Allison, guarded by Kugler. Skip pass. Sibilia over to Allison. Allison up and under. Good shot off the bucket. Rebound Kugler. Antonacci to Kugler. 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Antonacci drives. Hutton. She drives the lane. Nice pass down low. Allison, but it's stolen away. That was stolen by Sibilia. 3-ball on the way, no good. 3-ball, no good. Rebound by Kugler. Kugler brings it into the forecourt, hands it off to Hutton, who kicks it over to Ferraro. Ferraro to the top of the foul line. Antonacci back to Kugler. 16 seconds. Kugler up, no good. Rebound by Eisenberg. Eisenberg looks to shoot, kicks it out. Allison over to Harper, to Sibilia. 3-ball on the way. No good at the buzzer. Your score after the first period. Indiana leads McKeesport 12-5. You're watching Indiana basketball, brought to you by IRMC. We'll be back after this.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
It's the Black Friday year-end sales event at Luther Ford, the best time of the year to get into a new vehicle. Right now, get 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles. That's right, 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, 0 payments for up to 90 days. Excludes taxes, title, and license fees. When it comes to America's best-selling brand, Ford, nobody beats Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, or shop 24/7 at LutherFordHomerCity.com.
And welcome back into the 5th Street Gym as we begin Our second quarter, we're calling the action from the S&T Bank broadcast booth high above the floor here at the 5th Street Gymnasium. Indiana will have the ball to begin the second quarter. Looks like the lineup is the same. It'll be Kugler, Hutton, Martin, Ferraro, and Antonacci. Hutton brings the ball over the timeline. She's guarded by Germany. She kicks it to Antonacci, who drives to into the key. Oh, carry. Called for a carry. That's another turnover by Indiana. Indiana gets in their press. Ball to Harper. Over to Eisenberg. Cross the timeline. Kicks it down to Sibilia. Back to Eisenberg. Sibilia kicks it to Eisenberg at the top of the key, guarded by Ferraro. Germany drives, stolen by Antonacci. Another turnover forced by the Little Indians. Antonacci's looking, gives it to Hutton. Over to Kugler, to Martin. Martin drives, kicks it out to Kugler. Kugler drives to the lane, back to Martin. Up top is Antonacci now. To Hutton. Antonacci with the ball in the corner. Dribbles. Floater. Good. Julie Antonacci. Book it. 4-2. That's her 5th point of the night. Indiana's back into the press. And they trap it. And they throw it away. McKeesport throws it away. She crossed the timeline and then threw it into the back court. That'll be Indiana's ball in the forecourt. And we're going to have a substitution. That'll be number 24, Scarlett Stossel. She replaces Addie Hutton. Indiana leads 14-5. 6 minutes and 41 seconds to go here in the second quarter of play. Kugler inbounds it to Ferraro. Back to Kugler. Antonacci wide open. 3-ball. No. Rebound by Harper. Harper to Sibilia. Guarded by Martin. Drives baseline, stolen by Antonacci. Another McKeesport turnover. Kicks it up to Ferraro. Out to Stossel. Antonacci sets it up at the top of the key. Drives to the foul line. Kugler with a wide open 3. No good. Out of bounds. The ball will go to McKeesport. 30-second timeout. Let's take one break. You're watching Indiana High School basketball presented by RMC. We'll be back after this.
The Indiana County Technology Center is now accepting enrollment in our adult education programs. The ICTC's adult education programs offer in-demand post-secondary programs tailored to empower student success. From cosmetology to welding and practical nursing, the ICTC has a program for everyone. Indiana County Technology Center, empowering tomorrow's workforce.
And welcome back inside 5th Street Gym. Indiana leads McKeesport 14-5. 6 minutes and 13 seconds to go. McKeesport just called a timeout. Indiana lines up in their press. McKeesport inbounds the ball. Harper into Sibilia, no good. Rebound by Hutton. Hutton brings the ball down court, kicks it to Antonacci. Over the timeline to Kugler. Into the corner. That's Stossel, no good. Over the back's going to be called on Sam Martin, and I believe that's going to be her second foul of the game. That's her second foul at the 5:53. Ferraro will check in for Martin. Sibilia inbounds to Harper. Knocked away by Kugler, saved by Allison. Cross-court pass to Harper. Good job by Ferraro to get back on defense and knock that ball out of bounds. Really good hustle by Emily Ferraro. Boy, this Indiana team is tenacious on defense. Harper will inbound for the Tigers. She kicks it out back to Harper, guarded by Antonacci. Harper looks, picks up her dribble. Eisenberg at the point, guarded by Ferraro. Looks to drive, nothing there. Good job by Ferraro. Kicks it over Allison, guarded by Kugler. Back to Eisenberg. She drives the lane. Kicks it to Sibelia, wide open three ball off the mark. Touched out of bounds by the Tigers. Indiana will have possession. Lalisi Allison checks in, replaces Emily Ferraro in Indiana's lineup. Coach Franciscus is doing a good job of keeping rotating players in and out here so far. Trying to work an advantage. He's got a little deeper bench than McKeesport does. Hutton with the drive, off the back cup, no good. Eisenberg across the timeline, kicks it to Allison, back to Eisenberg. She'll hold the ball and she'll back it out. Kugler's guarding her. Ball's tipped by Kugler. Wide open three by Sibelia, short. Rebound by Kugler. Kicks it to Antonacci on the drive, and she's fouled. It'll be a two-shot foul sending Antonacci. That foul's called on Sunny Harper.
Antonacci was shooting 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mistake. They called that on Adriana Allison. Julia will be at the line shooting 2. First one's good. Number 50 checks in. That's Jalen Hadel for the Tigers. Adriana Allison has 2 fouls for the Tigers. That second foul's no good. Rebounded by Kugler. Ball's on the floor. Traveling called on. Wait. That should be white ball. They called a travel on the Tigers, but he indicated the ball would go back to them. So that's another turnover for McKeesport. Antonacci will inbound the ball. 4:38 to play here in the second quarter. Gives it to Kugler, gives it to Hutton. Works it all the way around Antonacci. 3 ball on the way, no good off the back iron. Rebound by Hutton. Back to Antonacci at the top of the key. Hutton. Over to Hutton. Hutton back to Antonacci. Antonacci with a 3 ball, no good. Rebound by Harper for McKeesport. Eisenberg at the top, guarded by Allison. Indiana's in a zone. Now it looks like they go man. Kicks it to Sibelia. Over to Eisenberg. To Harper. Back to Sibelia. Looks to drive, nothing there. Eisenberg at the way deep. Kicks it in at the foul line to Allison. She up and unders. Ball's up, no good off the mark. A good rebound by Addie Hutton. Good block out, good rebound. Hutton to Kugler. Into the corner is Stossel. Stossel looks to drive baseline, nothing there. Sets it up to Hutton, out to Kugler. Kugler drives. Shot is way off. Kugler hasn't been able to find her stroke here tonight. She comes in averaging 11. Sibelia drives baseline. 3 ball on the way. No good off the board. Rebound by Hutton. Hutton kicks it to Kugler. Kugler looks to drive. Up, under, no good. Rebound by Harper. Sophia Boyer's at the table looking to check in. And we got a block that's going to be called on Lakin Kugler. That should be her first.
Foul by 11 with Kugler. It'll be blue ball out of bounds. Media timeout.
And we're going to have a media timeout. Indiana leads McKeesport 15-5. There's 2:41 to play. You're watching Indiana basketball presented by IRMC.
Power Services, North America's leader in electric motor and generator repair, wants to thank their customers, partners, and dedicated team members. IPS is proud to keep industries running smoothly all year long, delivering reliable service and support. As the year comes to a close, IPS wishes everyone a joyous holiday season filled with peace, happiness, and time with loved ones. Here's to a successful and prosperous new year for all. Integrated Power Services. Respond, rethink, resolve.
Season's greetings. It's Garrett Greek, your local S&T mortgage banker. The holidays are meant to be shared with friends and loved ones. I'm here to help get you into a home that's perfect for welcoming guests around the fireplace. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Power Services.
Back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth, Indiana leads McKeesport 15-5 here at the second quarter media timeout. McKeesport's going to be at the line shooting 2, I believe. Oh, no, they're saying it's out of bounds. Boy, I thought she was shooting there, and I think Coach Leonard thought she was too. Harper will inbound the ball for the Tigers. Into the corner to Eisenberg, guarded by Antonacci. Drives, shots up, and there's a block. Now they'll be shooting 2. Fouls on number 1, that's Julie Antonacci. That is her first foul. Eisenberg will go to the line to shoot 2. First one's up and short. So for Eisenberg, that's first Commonwealth back quick stats. Eisenberg has 3 for the Tigers. Adriana Allison has 2. That's their 5 points. Second one's no good off the back iron. Tipped out of bounds. And then it will stay with the Tigers. For Indiana, Antonacci has 6. Martin has 5. They're the leading scorers for Indiana. Eisenberg looks to drive, kicks it. Over to Germany. Germany over to Allison. Guarded by Hutton. Drives. Boyer gets her hand in there. Ties it up. Antonacci on the steal. Antonacci looks and pulls it back. Good work. That was good team defense. Hutton with a 3. No good. Rebound by Boyer. Up and good. Sophia Boyer. That's her 3rd rebound. 4th point on the night. Tigers on the move. Rebound by Boyer. Antonacci for 3, yes! Book it. Julia Antonacci. Here comes Sibilia for the Tigers. Indiana takes a 20-5 lead. 1:37 to go in the second quarter. Eisenberg chucks a 3 off the back iron. Tips, no good. Rebound fought for. Hutton. They called a travel. When Hutton got the ball, she ended up going down to her knees, and that's a travel. That'll be another turnover for the Little Indians. Ferraro checks in, subs out Lolisi Allison. Harper inbounds the ball to Eisenberg, guarded by Ferraro. Indiana's in man-to-man, 1:20 to play here in the second quarter. Hutton on defense against Harper. Ball inside. Kicked out to Sibilia. 3 ball on the way. No good. Rebound by Germany. Stolen by Hutton. Hutton's looking to run. She puts it up too hard. Rebound by Allison for McKeesport. She throws the ball long. Sibilia tracks it down. Guarded by Kugler. Allison up under. No good. Ferraro with the rebound. Ferraro brings it into forecourt to Antonacci. 3 ball on the way. Yes! Julia Antonacci with another 3. Indiana takes a 23-5 lead. 30 seconds to go until half. And there's a travel by the Tigers. That's number 2 winner Germany called with the travel. It's another McKeesport turnover. Indiana's going to probably hold this and look for the last shot before the half. 25 seconds to play. Hutton brings it over the timeline. Kicks it to Antonacci. To Ferraro, over to Hutton. Up top to Kugler. Hutton. To Antonacci, over to Kugler. Kugler wide open, 3-ball. No good. Rebound by Boyer. Boyer goes up strong, contact, no call. Eisenberg doesn't get the shot off, and we're going to be at halftime. Your halftime score, Indiana 23, McKeesport 5. Indiana's dance team is coming out now, and we're going to highlight them here a little bit at halftime, and then I think we might see the cheerleaders. So let's see what we have. The Indiana dance team. They're coached by Lauren Brzezinski. And that was the Indiana dance team. So our halftime score here from the Fifth Street Gym is Indiana 23, McKeesport 5. We will be back after these messages. You're watching Indiana basketball presented by IRMC. Better health, better life.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Affordable Interiors.
Hi, this is Aaron. For decades, Affordable Interiors has been built on trust, quality, and a love for serving our community. Now that legacy is being passed on for the next generation. Bailey and I will continue to provide the same ideals and high standards you've come to know and love. While the whole family grows, so has our store. Come see our newly renovated showroom floors and updated storefront. Thank you for allowing Affordable Interiors to transform your homes and businesses. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Yeah, zoom in. And we're back here at the Fifth Street Gymnasium. We have on the screen right now Frank Farah. Frank is a longtime Indiana basketball supporter. His two granddaughters, Julia, who's on the team this year, and Isabella, who's now at Geneva College. But normally when I'm not on the air, I'm watching the game down there with Frank. So has to watch the game. I asked him to be my sidekick tonight. He said he couldn't do it, too many language questions. But anyway, so Anyway, so Indiana leads 23-5 here at halftime. Let's take a look at the First Commonwealth Bank quick stats. Julia Antonacci heated up in that second quarter. She's in with 12 points. Samantha Martin started off the first quarter hot. She had 5. Sophia Boyer checks in with 4. Addie Hutton has 2. Indiana has 23. For the scoring for McKeesport, it's pretty straightforward. Emily Eisenberg hit a 3. Adriana Allison hit a 2, and that's that. So good defense by the Indiana Indians here in the first half as they are taking on, clearly their depth has shown. Indiana's able to play a few more players, and Coach Franciscus has moved a lot of kids in and out, helping them with the press. Wherefore, McKeesport, for the most of that first half, she played 5. Anna Leonard, their coach, played 5 girls. When Adriana Allison got in foul trouble, she had to sub her out. So they've played 6 girls so far for McKeesport. Indiana's contributed with, I'd say 8 have gotten in off the bench. You have Boyer, Ferraro, and Stossel all seeing time so far in this first half. This is a style of play that Indiana's coach Mike Franciscus likes to do. He likes to speed up opponents, get them to turn the ball over, and then be methodical on offense and look for open shots. And in that second quarter, Julie Antonacci didn't miss when she was open. So that's our score. We're just about ready to start this second half. Got about 3.5 minutes until then. So we're going to step out, take one more break before halftime here. And you're watching Indiana basketball presented by IRMC. Better health, better life. We'll be back.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Looking for your dream home? Turn to Berkshire Hathaway Realty. Serving Indiana County and beyond, their experienced agents are ready to help. Residential, commercial, land, they've got you covered. Give them a call at 724-349-8040, the preferred realty company.
Having the right people on your team is essential in reaching your financial goals and protecting your valuable assets. Nelson Insurance is an independent agent representing Erie Insurance and other fine companies. Call Nelson Insurance and Clymer at 724-254-9276.
It's the sounds of the season, all day, every day. Tune into Indiana's all-Christmas station, WDAD 100.3 FM and AM 1450, and streaming on WDADradio.com.
And we're back inside 5th Street Gymnasium in the S&T Bank broadcast booth. We want to thank our camera person, Abby Kramer, and our producer, Nathan Miller, for bringing you all the great action here tonight. One thing that we did mention, McKeesport scored 5 points in the first half, but they scored nothing in the second quarter, not one basket. In high school basketball, that is unheard of. Let's check the foul situation. Antonacci has 1 foul. Kugler has 1 foul. Samantha Martin has 2. And that's it for Indiana. For McKeesport, Adriana Allison has 2. Sunny Harper has 1. So there's your foul situation as we go into this second half. Really, really good defensive effort by Indiana. Again, as we talked about, they use their press, and what they try to do is speed offenses up and try to get you to turn the ball over. And they were able to do that several times. And even when McKeesport got shots off, they weren't clean looks. They didn't get any clean, wide open looks other than one that they hit a 3-ball on. So that's where we are. I mean, this is just what Indiana's brand of basketball, what they want to do. They're probably going to want to get Martin back in there. She had to sit with those 2 fouls and get her stroking again from 3. She hit a quick 3 and a quick 2. And you can just tell that McKeesport's just looking for answers right now after that scoreless second quarter. So we're about 20 seconds out from our second half. Nice performance by the Indiana dance team tonight. The Indiana cheerleaders are also here. And, you know, this is just a nice high school basketball atmosphere. Indiana's just very methodical, taking care of their business. Getting key contributions by Sophia Boyer and Emily Ferraro off the bench, as well as Scarlett Stossel. And that gives Indiana some flexibility in what they can run on defense. It'll be McKeesport's ball to start the second half. Indiana leads 23-5. And
Columbia Motor Park says, Columbia Motor says, let's start quarter number 3.
so Coach Franciscus with his final message to the Indians. Coach Anna Leonard out on the floor talking to Dana Sibilia. Ball inbounded to Eisenberg, and we're underway here in the second half. Thank you for joining us on IRMC High School Sports Night on Renda Digital TV. Eisenberg picks up her dribble, guarded by Antonacci de Sibilia. Eisenberg at the top of the key, looks to drives the ball into the no man's land, no foul called. Good rebound, good steal by Allison for Indiana. Kicks it to Kugler. Kugler to Antonacci. Into the corner to Hutton. Into Kugler. Antonacci has it. Kicks it to Kugler. Kugler looks to the drive. Antonacci. And they'll reset. Looks like McKeesport's coming out with a little bit of defensive pressure here in the second half. They spin it around. Kugler looks to drive. Antonacci, top of the key. Kicks it to Kugler, drives baseline, lays it up and short. Lake and Kugler just cannot get a shot to fall tonight. Sibilia drives the lane, and that's going to be a foul. They're going to get, I think they're going to get Allison. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be a block called on Lacey Allison. That's her first. Dana Sibilia will go to the line for the Tigers. First one's up, no good. Sibilia with her second shot. Up, and that's good. Sibilia is on the score book. Hutton brings it over. 23-6, Indiana leads. Hutton drives. Kicks it out to Antonacci. On the wing to Kugler at the top of the key. Kugler looks to drive, kicks it to Hutton. Hutton looks for space. Drives baseline, kicks it out to Kugler. Kugler goes baseline, nothing there. Kicks it to Martin at the foul line. Hutton into the corner to Martin. Martin drives baseline. Kicks it out to Antonacci. To Hutton at the top of the key. Pop, stop. No and good. Addie Hutton. Indiana's in the press. Up to Harper. Harper shot no good. Rejected by Allison. Kugler up to Martin. Martin looking to take it all the way in. No good. Rebound by Harper. Sibilia gets it across the timeline. Guarded by Antonacci is Allison. To Eisenberg, guarded by Kugler. Indiana's in a man-to-man, person-to-person, I should say. Allison drives, kicks it off to Winter Germany. Jump ball called, should be Indiana's possession as Ferraro and Stossel look to check in. They'll replace Allison and Kugler. Antonacci inbounds it to Hutton. Hutton brings it up. Hutton at the top of the key. Kicks it to Antonacci. Antonacci into the key. Martin with a 3-ball, no good. Kicks it out to Hutton. Over to Antonacci. Back to Martin. Martin takes a step dribble. Stop, pop, no good. Allison brings it to Eisenberg. Eisenberg cross. Back to Allison, who looks to drive. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Julie Antonacci. Antonacci, turnover. Eisenberg. Elbows, jumper, good. Emily Eisenberg. She now has 5 on the game. Indiana leads 25-8 here in the third quarter. Hutton kicks it to Antonacci. 3-ball short. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it to Martin. Martin drives baseline. Across to Hutton. Hutton up, under, good, bank shot. Addie Hutton. That's her 6th. Indiana goes into their press. Sibilia breaks it. Gives it to Germany. Over to Allison. Shot up. Rebounded by Allison. Over to Harper. Air ball. Rebound by Hutton. Hutton brings it cross. She drives. Up, under, foul called. She's going to be shooting 2. 24. So that's Sunny Harper. That'll be her 2nd, I believe. Addie Hutton's going to go to the line, and she'll shoot 2. And we have a media timeout. Indiana leads 27-8 here in the third quarter. You're watching Indiana High School basketball presented by IRMC on Renda Digital TV. We'll be back after this.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
It's the Black Friday year-end sales event at Luther Ford, the best time of the year to get into a new vehicle. Right now, get 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles. That's right, 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, 0 payments for up to 90 days. Excludes taxes, title, and license fees. When it comes to America's best-selling brand, Ford, nobody beats Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, or shop 24/7 at LutherFordHomerCity.com.
And we're back here at the Fifth Street Gym as Coach Mike Franciscus was giving some instructions to his team. Addie Hutton's going to be at the line shooting 2. Indiana leads 27-8. We're calling this action from the S&T Bank broadcast booth inside of Fifth Street Gym. Hutton at the line with number 1. Up and rattles off. Hutton on the night has 6 points. Hutton with the 2nd. And it's short as well. Rebound by Sibilia. Over to Allison. Alice to Eisenberg. Stolen by Ferraro. Ferraro looks to push. She's over the timeline. Kicks it. Out of bounds. Tapped by Harper. It'll be Indiana ball on the baseline. 3 minutes and 18 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Julie Antonacci checks back in, and she's going to replace Samantha Martin. Ball into Kugler to Hutton. Over, spinning all the way around. Antonacci, 3-ball, yes! Julia Antonacci. And that's a turnover by the Tigers. Indiana will inbound the ball right at midcourt. Indiana leads 30-8 on the 3-ball by Antonacci. That's 15 on the night for Julia. And she has the ball again, kicks it to Kugler. Kugler drives into the lane, kicks it out to Antonacci. Drives to the foul line, kicks it to Scarlett Stossel. Kugler drives baseline, gets double teamed, kicks it out to Hutton. Hutton kicks it to Kugler, wide open 3 ball. No good. Rebound by Harper. Eisenberg looks to drive, gives it to Sibilia on the handoff. Out to Harper. Over to Sibilia. Guarded by Kugler. Over to Eisenberg, to Allison. Guarded by Antonacci. Up, under, no good. Rebound by Ferraro. Strong rebound. Kicks it to Hutton. Hutton looks to drive. Oh, tried to hit the cutter, which was Ferraro. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Ferraro's going to get a seat. Samantha Martin and Sophia Boyer check in, replacing Stossel and Ferraro. Inbound by Kugler. Gets it into Hutton. Kugler on the block. Looks to go up, under, rims out. Kugler cannot buy a bucket tonight, but she's been great on the rebounding and defense. Sibilia with a 3 ball off the back iron. Rebound by Allison to Sibilia. Short jumper is good. Dana Sibilia, her 3rd point of the night. First field goal. Hutton kicks it to Antonacci. Drives to the lane to Kugler at the foul line. Martin. Antonacci looks to drive. Picks it up. Hutton. Knocked away. Martin recovers to Hutton in the corner. Hutton. Offensive foul called on Addie Hutton. Eisenberg drew the charge. That'll be Addie Hutton's 2nd foul, I believe. Her 2nd, team 2nd. Indiana into the press. Kicks it all the way up. They beat it to Eisenberg. Out to Harper. Jumper. Good. Sonny Harper for 2. So the lead is 30-12. Indiana leads McKeesport. Addie Hutton dribbles, gives it to Julie Antonacci. Harper on her to Hutton. Looks underneath to Kugler. And there's 2 for Lakin Kugler. Indiana's got the press. They get it up to Allison. Allison to Germany. Germany misses the layup. 19 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Hutton brings it up. Sam Martin on the wing. Kicks it to Hutton. Cross court. Kugler. Baseline jumper good. Stolen by Addie Hutton as time expires here in the 3rd quarter. Indiana leads McKeesport 34-12. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on Renda Digital TV, presented by IRMC. We'll be back after this.
Blues. Hutton Blues Insurance is proud to support high school basketball.
I'm Shannon. We're excited to sponsor the Hutton Blues 3-for-3 promotion again this season.
Cheer on Indiana County boys and girls to make a lot of 3-point shots this season.
For every 3-pointer, we'll donate $3 to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive, up to $3,000.
So here's to a lot of made 3-pointers and wins for our area teams.
And remember, for all of your insurance needs, think Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
This holiday season, Integrated Power Services, North America's leader in electric motor and generator repair, wants to thank their customers, partners, and dedicated team members. IPS is proud to keep industries running smoothly all year long, delivering reliable service and support. As the year comes to a close, IPS wishes everyone a joyous holiday season filled with peace, happiness, and time with loved ones. Here's to a successful and prosperous new year for all. Integrated Power Services. Respond, rethink, resolve.
5th Street Gym as Our camera person, Abby Kramer, found one of her teachers, Dan Antonacci, who is the father of Julia Antonacci, in the crowd. So McKeesport will inbound the ball. 34-12 is your score. Eisenberg brings it across. Kicks it to Sibilia. She gives it to Allison, looks inside to Eisenberg. Eisenberg to Harper. Eisenberg guarded by Martin. Jumper. No good. Rebound by Boyer. Hands off to Hutton. Here come the Indians. Kicks it out to Kugler. Kugler up, under, no good. Fights for the rebound. Jump ball. Indiana will have possession. Good job by Lakin Kugler to tie it up. Scarlett Stossel is going to check in the game for the Little Indians, and she will replace Sophia Boyer. Kugler inbounds to Hutton. Back under to Kugler. She goes up, under, and good! All of a sudden, Lakin Kugler checks in with 6 quick points. Indiana's got a trap. Oh! And they bailed it out. Foul's going to be on Lakin Kugler, I believe. I think that'll be her second. Second foul, first in the quarter. Inbound to Eisenberg. Indiana looks to trap. Kicks it, Antonacci jumps it. Steals the ball, kicks it to Kugler. Kugler in the corner to Hutton. At the foul line, Hutton up, under, and good. Book it. And one. Addie Hutton. Eisenberg called for the foul. I believe that'll be her first. Hutton will be at the line for, and we've got a timeout on the floor at the 7:05 mark. Indiana leads McKeesport 38-12. We're going to take a timeout. This will be a full timeout, and we'll be back after this.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
And we're back as Addie Hutton's at the line trying to get the old-fashioned three-point play. Shot by Hutton, up and no good. Rattles off, rebound by Sibilia. Sibilia brings it into the forecourt for the Tigers. Kicks it to Eisenberg into the corner to Sibilia. 3 ball on the way. Bounces, bounces, bounces. Rebound by Kugler. Kicks to Antonacci. And she'll set it up at the top of the key. She's guarded by Harper. Hutton drives, kicks it over to Martin. 3 ball by Stossel is good. Scarlett Stossel gets in the scoring with a 3 ball. And McKeesport turns it over yet again. Indiana leads 41-12. Lacey Allison checks in. She replaces Addie Hutton. So on the floor you've got Kugler, Antonacci, Allison, Martin, and Stossel for the Indians. Antonacci drives on Harper, kicks it to Kugler. Kugler at the elbow. Over to wide open Sam Martin. 3 ball, yes! Sam Martin for 3. That's her second 3 of the ball game. She's now in with 8 points for the Little Indians. 3 ball by Allison of McKeesport, and that's going to be an air ball. over to Indiana. Indiana leads 44-12. 5:45 to go in this game. We are in the mercy rule. The clock will continue to run. Indiana is looking to substitute. Anna Carnevale is going to check into the game. And that ball is ripped away by Winter Germany off of Kugler. Eisenberg at the top of the foul line to Harper, to Sibilia. Sibilia at the top of the key. Allison guards Allison. Sibilia. 5 minutes to go here in this contest. Indiana leads 44-12. Our stats have been brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first. Sibilia up and in. That's Dana Sibilia. That's her 5th point of the ball game. Kugler brings it at the point. Hands it off to Antonacci. She kicks it to Kugler in the corner to Antonacci. A little two-person game. Down to Allison. Allison goes up and she's fouled. So that'll be the 3rd foul on McKeesport again. Clock is running. That foul's on number 4. That's going to be Adriana Allison. That is her 3rd foul. Lalicia Allison is at the line, shooting 2. First one's up, no good. Anna Carnevale checks in with Sophia Boyer. Kugler and Antonacci sit down. Allison with the 2nd. That ball's off. Sibilia with the rebound. Eisenberg, 2-point field goal is good. Eisenberg's in with her 7th point of the ball game. Stossel drives, no good. Rebounded by Sibilia, but she was out of bounds. So Indiana will get the ball. 4 minutes to go here. Indiana leads 44-16. And this will be a media timeout. At 3:57, Indiana leads McKeesport 44-16. You're watching Indiana basketball, brought to you by IRMC. Better health, better life on Renda Digital TV.
Hey, boss.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What's black, white, and dented all over?
I give up.
The company truck? Yeah, it's bad.
But thanks to our agent, we've already submitted the claim and can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Lucky for you, that's simple human sense.
Get your instant quote today at wallbackinsurance.com or call us at 724-479-9378. More choices, more savings, more reasons to choose Wallback.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
And welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. Indiana leads McKeesport 44-16. We are in the mercy rule, so once this ball's inbounded, the clock will not stop except for timeouts. Allison brings it into Martin. Martin, and it's turned over. She could have taken it into the backcourt. Sibilia up and in, and a foul. So Dana Sibilia checks in with her 7th point. That'll be Samantha Martin's 3rd foul. Sibilia with the foul shot, no good. Rebound by Boyer. She kicks it up to Scarlett Stossel into the corner to Sam Martin. 3 ball on the way, no good. Here comes Harper. Harper, no good. Stossel crosses the timeline. Kicks it to Allison. Allison at the top of the key, wide open. Stossel, no good. Rebound by Winter Germany, kicks it up to Eisenberg. Eisenberg with the flip to Sibylla. Eisenberg over to Allison. Foul called. Let's see. That foul's going to be on Indiana's 15, Lacey Allison. That'll be her second foul. That'll be the team's third. And we're going to have a full timeout, so we'll take a break with you. Indiana leads 44-18 against McKeesport. You're watching Indiana basketball presented by IRMC on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
And the Indiana dance team dancing to some Christmas music. Indiana leads 44-18, 2:51 to play here in the fourth quarter. We're in the S&T Bank broadcast booth. That last foul was called on Lacey Allison. That's her second. Indiana has 3 fouls. McKeesport has 2. Ball inbounded to Eisenberg. Some new players are in for Indiana. We'll get you their names. Rebound by Boyer. Scarlett Stossel brings it up. Paisley Wolf checks into the game. She's number 55 for Indiana. She's a freshman. Sophia Boyer to Wolf. Wolf drives, kicks it to Boyer. Cross court to Stossel. Kicks it to Wolf. Wolf wide open jumper, no good. Rebound controlled by Boyer, steps through. Number 2 is Camady Unruh. Ball stolen away. McKeesport up to Eisenberg. Up and bucket's good. That's Emily Eisenberg for 2. So McKeesport has broken the 20-point barrier. Boyer looks to go underneath. Stolen by Sibylla. Kicked up to Eisenberg to Harper. Harper with the easy layup. No good. Rebounds herself. No good. Rebound by Boyer. Boyer gives it to Scarlett Stossel, who gives it to Unruh. Over to Wolf. Under to Boyer. Boyer up strong and in. Good. Sophia Boyer. That's 6th on the night for Sophia Boyer. Quick. I believe that's Winter Germany for 2. And we're going to have a quick timeout. 30 seconds timeout. And we'll keep it right here in the S&T Bank broadcast booth. So it's going to be a full timeout, but we'll keep it here. Let's watch the dance team as they are going to present one of their famous kick lines to Sweet Caroline. So we like to be able to get the dance team and the cheerleaders out there as much as we can. These girls work very hard all year long. And all the efforts last year, their dance team went to nationals down in Orlando, Florida. And this year's team is working very hard as well. So with 1:07 to play here in the fourth quarter, Indiana leads 46-22. Let's check who's on the floor for Indiana. Scarlett Stossel, Paisley Wolf. Let's see, Anna Carnevale, Mila Smith, and number 12 is Lena Magolis. There's Stossel, kicks it over to Wolf. Wolf looks to drive, up, under, no good. Rebound by Carnevale. And the ball is out and rebounded by Jalen Heidel. Sabila, 3 ball, no good. That's Jalen Heidel with 2. Wolf brings it in. Gets it over the timeline, and the ball's picked away by Sibilia. Coach Michael Franciscus has emptied his bench here a little bit. Mila Smith will inbound. Over to Stossel. Stossel to Magolis. And Carnevale with the shot at the buzzer is no good. But that's our final score. Indiana 46, McKeesport 24. Indiana moves to 6-0 on the season. And McKeesport drops to 4-2. Indiana's 1-0 in the section. We'll be back with the First Commonwealth Bank postgame show. We're going to have an interview with Coach Michael Franciscus and a few of the Indiana players. We'll be back after this. You're watching Indiana basketball. Stay tuned for the First Commonwealth postgame show after this.
It's the Black Friday year-end sales event at Luther Ford, the best time of the year to get into a new vehicle. Right now, get 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles. That's right, 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, 0 payments for up to 90 days. Excludes taxes, title, and license fees. When it comes to America's best-selling brand, Ford, nobody beats Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, or shop 24/7 at LutherFordHomerCity.com.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
And welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth here at 5th Street Gym. Indiana defeated McKeesport by a score of 46-24 tonight. And Indiana was led by a bunch of young ladies scoring tonight. Julie Antonacci checks in with 15. Let's see, Lakin Kugler got in with 6. Addie Hutton had 8. Samantha Martin had 8. Sophia Boyer had 6. Scarlett Stossel had 3. For McKeesport, Emily Eisenberg had 9 on the night. Dana Sibilia had 7. Adriana Allison had 2. Winter Germany had 2. Sunny Harper had 2. And Jalen Heidel had 2. 46-24 is our score. We're waiting, and hopefully we're going to be joined by Indiana head coach Michael Franciscus here very shortly. And it was Indiana led this game from the very beginning. And their defensive pressure was key as Indiana continued their full court press, and they were able to take advantage of the disparities and the short bench of McKeesport. Indiana was able to rotate fresh bodies in all night and was able to just keep the defensive pressure on. As we go back to that second quarter, if you recall, McKeesport did not score in the second quarter and scored 5 points in the first half. And that allowed Indiana to just expand this lead. And it was really never in doubt after halftime. Indiana ended up in the mercy rule at the end of this game. So, that's how it was here tonight. We want to remind you that Indiana the boys will play tomorrow. Varsity games tips off against Penn Hills here at Indiana. That game tips off at 7:30. It'll be brought to you here on Renda Digital TV. We anticipate airtime to be about 7:15. There is a JV game before that, we also want to remind you that on the 20th of December, the Mark Arbuckle Classic will be held at the KCAC at IUP. That will be both the boys and girls on the 20th. That's a Saturday afternoon, so come out and see some good basketball at the KCAC. The girls will play 3:30 against Franklin Regional, and the boys will tip off at 5 against the Du Bois Beavers. That's at the Kowalczyk Center on the IUP campus, the Mark Arbuckle Classic. Also then, Indiana is also hosting the Dunk on Hunger basketball tournament. That will be December 29th and 30th here at Fifth Street Gym. And they're looking to get donations of various food items, non-perishable food items, cereal, spaghetti sauce, peanut butter and jelly, microwave pasta cups, and always monetary donations. These benefits the Chevy Chase Community Center here in Indiana, as they will distribute those to people in need here in Indiana County. So as we wait for Coach Michael Franciscus, let's take one more quick break. You're listening to the First Commonwealth Bank postgame show here on Renda Digital TV.
Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Season's greetings. It's Garrett Greek, your local S&T mortgage banker. The holidays are meant to be shared with friends and loved ones. I'm here to help get you into a home that's perfect for welcoming guests around the fireplace. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
It's the Black Friday year-end sales event at Luther Ford, the best time of the year to get into a new vehicle. Right now, get 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles. That's right, 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down payment, 0 payments for up to 90 days. Excludes taxes, title, and license fees. When it comes to America's best-selling brand, Ford, nobody beats Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, or shop 24/7 at LutherFordHomerCity.com.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing tax.
And we're back here at the on the First Commonwealth Bank postgame show. I'm joined by Coach Michael Franciscus. Coach, not much to complain about in that score, huh? 46-24 in your first section game. Really great defensive effort in that first half, allowing only 5 points. Walk us through that a little bit.
Yeah, we put a lot of effort into consistently improving our execution, both on the offensive and defensive side of the ball this year. We feel like our defensive effort has just been fantastic. Obviously, didn't even allow a single point in the second quarter to McKeesport. And it just comes down to communication. When we were communicating well, our defense was impeccable, and it just allows us to, put so much pressure on them, both in the full court and the half court setting. It forces them to make mistakes, and it lets us react quicker to their mistakes when we're communicating well, and also be able to react quickly to what each other are doing on the floor as teammates. And it all comes down to that communication piece, which we have really done a good job as players of adding in this year, working together on that.
Yeah, and one of the things I noticed, and obviously McKeesport came in with a little bit of a short bench. It felt like she just wasn't rotating many girls in, whereas you were able to keep some bodies constantly coming in, whether it was a contribution from Sophia Boyer, Scarlett Stossel, some of the other folks off your bench. Emily Ferraro came in and I thought gave you good defensive minutes, got some really important rebounds in that second quarter. Talk to me about your depth and how you're able to go kind of 8 players deep.
We definitely feel like we have our deepest team that I've ever had at Indiana this year. And like you said, especially when we're putting full court pressure on, it feels really good to be able to rotate. Ferrari gave us absolutely great minutes off the bench today, especially in the first half, bringing an energy piece to a game that we weren't getting a whole lot of scoring on early on. But she was able to, like you said, to provide great defensive minutes, great rebounding, and just sprinting the floor on both ends so well. She can always provide that speed element to our team. And then Scarlett and Sophia off the bench as well. Sophia had lots of good takes to the basket, lots of big rebounds as well. And Scarlett adds an offensive element that our team, so desperately needs at times. And, just adding her to that dynamic this year has provided us with a lot more scoring. So we're really happy with, what our bench is able to bring today. But at the end of the day, it was nice to be able to rotate and get, keep the energy up and actually increase the energy throughout the game, really.
Yeah, and on a night where, Lakin couldn't buy a basket early. I mean, she got 6 at the end, I believe. She ended with 6 is what I had. Mm-hmm. But, she had some good looks and just couldn't get the ball to fall. And, I don't know if she was getting frustrated, but that didn't show on her defensive end at all.
No, Lakin is steady on defense, steady on the rebounding side, and steady on offense, too. She spaces the floor well. She makes good decisions with the ball. Early on she had trouble, didn't score in the first half. In the second half, as soon as she saw one fall, she had 4 points in the last 45 seconds of the third quarter. We saw one fall on a little quick hitter that we ran for to try and get her involved in the offense. And as soon as that fell, you could tell there was a little spark for her. And she had 6 points tonight, but they all came in a very short span.
Right.
And she is going to, she's actually, she's been our leading scorer so far this year.
Right.
And it's not a surprise. She gets points everywhere. She can shoot the ball. She gets dirty points, on offensive rebounds or, off turnovers in transition. But Lakin played a good game tonight. She was steady on the offensive and defensive side of the ball, and when she saw one go in, she was able to really provide a spark for herself and us.
In that second quarter, you really got a good spark from Julia. I'm not sure why any team would ever leave her open at the 3-ball line. Mm-hmm. It makes no sense to me, but you leave her wide open on 3 looks, and she's going to make a lot more than she's going to miss. And, she ended up with a big offensive night for you.
Yeah, 15 points for Jules, 4 3-pointers. As soon as she gets going, she's unstoppable. And she hit one early, but then, like you said, 9 points in that second quarter, including 2 threes. It really, for Jules, it's if you leave her open too many times, she's going to end up, above 15 points like she was tonight.
Yeah, and so, great to get that first section win. You move to 6-0, and you just keep it rolling.
6-0 feels good.
All right.
And back to section play on Tuesday.
Great, Coach. I appreciate your time. Let's get Julie in here real quick.
Thanks, Pat. I appreciate it.
All right, I got to tell you, first and foremost, we came out of a break and we zoomed in on your grandfather.
Oh, gosh.
So what do you think he was thinking? I know I've sat with him for many years, and it's usually anytime you get the ball, shoot the ball.
I know, that's all I hear.
Well, tonight, when you did that, you were able to knock down 15 tonight. How did that feel to get your 3 balls going?
It felt good. I was kind of struggling at the beginning of the season, so
let's turn you so you can see the camera there.
I was struggling at the beginning of the season, so it felt good to, be in the home gym, just see the shots go in.
Talk to me about how your team's defense really kind of fuels everything that you guys do.
Our defenses are core. We base everything off of defense. If our defense isn't good, then our offense won't get going. But I think we are a very good defensive team, and we just do good together and work well together.
as a senior now, you've played a lot of basketball, especially in this gym. You mentioned it, back home. Did it feel good to be at home in a rim that you're familiar with?
Oh, yes, definitely. 5 away games is a lot. To be in 9 days is a lot to not be back in here, so It feels good.
Well, great job tonight. You're back at it in section play on Tuesday. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Julie Antonacci, thank you so much for joining us. All right. So Julia is our Renda Broadcasting Player of the Game tonight. And as I said, we'll be back tomorrow as Indiana boys will take on Penn Hills right here from the 5th Street Gymnasium. On behalf of Nathan Miller and Abby Kramer, right? All right. Our camera person and everybody at Renda Digital TV, we want to thank you. You've been watching the First Commonwealth Bank postgame show. Indiana leaves victorious 46-24. Thank you and have a great night.